In this lesson, we'll be identifying coefficient, constant, variable, term, factor, expression, and equation. We'll be differentiating between expression and equation. Objective: students will be able to identify terms, coefficient, constant, variable, expression, and equation given a mathematical phrase or statement. Vocab: expression, phrase that contains at least one variable, operation, and constant. Value of variable cannot be found. Expression cannot be solved. It can be evaluated if the value of the variable is given. Does not contain equal sign. Examples are 3x plus 1, m plus 2, 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. Equation. Expressions are set equal to each other, has equal sign, can solve for variable. Example: 3x plus 1 equals 5. 2n minus 1 equals 11. 3x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 9. So equations have equal sign. Practice 1. State whether equation or expression. So state whether the following problems are equation or expression. So 1. Y equals x cubed plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 4. You can see it has an equal sign. So therefore this is an equation. Y equals x minus 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 7. It has an equal sign. So this is an equation. 4n squared plus 5n minus 9. This doesn't have equal sign. Therefore this is an expression. Y equals 2x plus 1 has an equal sign. So this is an equation. 3x plus 3 does not have equal sign. Therefore this is an expression. So important to note difference between expression and equation is equation have equal sign, expression does not have equal sign. In equation you can solve for the variable, you can find the value of a variable. In expression you cannot solve or find the value of variable. If you are given the value of variable, you can evaluate the expression. Term is separated by plus or minus sign, plus and minus sign only. Example: 3x to the power 4 plus 2b squared plus minus 5x plus 1. So 3x to the power 4 is the first term, 2b squared is the second term, minus 5x is the third term, and 1 is the fourth term. Example: 3x squared plus 2x plus 1. The terms are 3x squared, 2x plus and 1. There are three terms. First term is 3x squared, second term is 2x, third term is 1. Coefficient is the number multiplied or divided by the variable. So you will see the number in front of the variable, that is the coefficient. Example: 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. So coefficients are 2 and 3. Negative half x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 11. Coefficients are negative half, 4 and minus 5. Constant. Number with no variable factors, so does not have a variable, whose value is fixed, never changes. Example, if 3x squared plus 2x minus 5, constant is minus 5. It does not have a variable. Variable is a letter or symbol that represents an unknown quantity. You can use any letter, y, x, n, t, z, and more. Example, 3x to the power 4 plus 2x squared y minus 7xy squared z plus 5yzn plus 6. The variables are x, y, z, and n. Factor are multiplied by each other. Example, in 3x squared plus 4x plus 1, the factors are 3 times x squared, or sometimes you can write it as 3 times x, and 4 times x is the other factor. Practice 2. Given 4n squared minus 11n plus 1, complete the given table, answer the questions below. So in the table you can see the terms are separated. There are three terms. And list the terms. So the terms are 4n squared, negative 11n, and 1. Is this an expression or equation? This is an expression because it does not have an equal sign. So it's an expression. Now we have to complete the table. So you have 4n squared, negative 11n, and 1. This identify the factors, variable, constant, and coefficient. So the factors for 4n squared is 4 and n squared. Factors for negative 11n is negative 11 and n. Variable in 4n squared is n. Variable in negative 11n is n. Constant in this expression is 1. Coefficient are the numbers in front of the letters, the variables. So coefficient in 4n squared is 4, and coefficient in negative 11n is negative 11. These are the solutions we just went over. Remember, the terms are separated by plus or minus sign. Practice 3. Given 32xy squared plus 14x squared y minus 11xy plus 7x minus 3, complete the given table and answer questions below. So in the table we can see the terms are separated, and in the expression, this is an expression because this is not an equation, it doesn't have an equal sign. In the expression we can see the terms are separated by plus or minus sign. So you can see how many terms are there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 terms. Just list a term. They are 32xy squared, 14x squared y, negative 11xy, 7x, and negative 3. Is it an expression or equation? It's an expression. It does not have an equal sign. So in the table now each term is separated. We have to find the factors, variable, constant, and coefficient. So the factors for 32xy squared is 32xy squared. Factors for 14x squared y is 14x squared y. factors for negative 11 xy is negative 11 x and y. Factors for 7x is 7 and x. Okay. Now what's the variable? Variable for 32 xy squared for the term is x and y. Variable for 14x squared y is x and y. Variable for negative 11x and y is x and y. Variable for 7x is x. Now the constant is negative 3, the number with no letters, negative 3. The coefficients are numbers in front of the letters. So the coefficient, the first one is 32, second one is 14, and third term is negative 11, fourth term is 7. Here is a solution from the previous slide.